So I was submitted this stub method by a viewer. His name is Ryan JM21 on Instagram. You'll see his link down in the description down below. I'm actually gonna give this a try. I want to see how many stubs I can make from this method in about an hour. So I've already done half of it. I've already finished 45 minutes of the boring stuff, which I'll show you how to do today. And we're just gonna do the final 15 minutes of it in this video. If you enjoyed this video, and if it does, in fact, give us a lot of stubs, and if it helps you out, make sure you leave a like and a subscribe on the channel if you are new. But I'm excited to get into this because it does have potential. I've done it a few times. I know this is a thing, or was a thing in the past, but I'm super curious to see how much we can actually make in about an hour's time. It took 45-50 minutes to do all this, depending on certain things. So now basically what we are doing is exchanging silvers for gold packs. Each one of these will hold a gold 1-in-1 guaranteed gold 80 plus. And if you know the market, if you know some of these golds are going north of 5,000 stubs. Actually, a lot of them go over 3,000 stubs. So, and the best way to do this, to maximize your stubs, to get this, I found out, and if there's a better way to do it, let me know in the comments down below, but I found out that 2 of the 75 overalls and then 6 of the 76 overalls at around 150 stubs each for the 76s and around 120 to 130 stubs for the 75s comes out to roughly, let me see my calculator, 1,160 stubs to get one gold pack. So now you can either do this in the marketplace. The best way to do this is probably search the filters, 76 overalls and 75s. Remember, you need 2 75s for every 6 76s. And as you can see right now, most of them can go around 140, 150, but I was just trying to get them at 150. But if you can get them cheaper, obviously a lot better. We found out that it is a little bit better to do this late at night at the end of your gaming session, or if you're coming off of work and you want to do this for an hour or so, the orders do go by a little bit faster. And if you wait a little bit longer, these might be closer to around 130 each, the 76 overalls. And then the 75 overalls, I guess I go for about 120 and 130, so a little bit cheaper. You'll need 2 of those per 6 76s. So that's basically the gist of it. You buy these up, you wait for the orders to fulfill, and then you're gonna want to go into collect, into exchange players, and go down to silver players for a gold player, and that's where you exchange them. I've done all this already. Like I said, I did the boring parts for about 45 minutes. It was about 30 minutes of getting all those buy orders in, and then another 15 to exchange them into the golds. So I got all those done. I have a few 75s left, and after all said and done, I was able to get 32 total gold exchange packs in about 45 minutes of time. Now, a couple of things. You can get more of these packs within an hour if these orders go by quicker. Mine didn't really go. It was a little bit competitive this morning. Like I said, at night they go by a little bit quicker, so maybe in an hour I would have been able to get about 50 packs in an hour maybe. And then another strat is, if you put the orders in, wake up the next morning and exchange them, you could actually get up to 100 packs, closer to 100 packs if you were to do it that way. That's probably the best way to do it. So then your orders go through overnight, you don't have to worry about it, and then in the morning you just exchange them for these gold player packs. So let's do the calculating here. 32 total packs in about 45 minutes. It'll probably take us 5-10 minutes to open the packs, so a total of close to an hour. So 1,160 times 32 gold packs. So we spent about 37,120 stubs. So we're just gonna go right in and just open these packs up and see if we've made any profit. So most of them will be around 1,200, so a little bit of profit. You don't want to quick sell these lower 80s either. Well, the closer they are to 1,000, yes, you're gonna want to quick sell them. But another nice thing about this is, if you already don't have these golds in your collection and you're trying to fill up those collections, this is a good way to do it too. So also got to get lucky, depending on if you're lucky or not. Some of these, like I said, could be close to 7,000 Like this Yastrzemski's probably like 1,500 there, so that's profit. Let's see, 81 overall, 1,300. We're gonna sell all these, put them into the market, and see how much we actually, you know, Whit Merrifield's about 3,000, so that's pretty good. But at the end, by the end of this video, we'll see how much we've made in about an hour's time. Jeff McNeil's another 2,000. That's very good. We're looking for the 84s though. The 84s, like Ozzy Albies, I know is like 5. There's it. Trey Turner. There we go. That's 7,000 stubs. That makes up for about 7 of these packs almost. So that's a big plus right there. Imagine getting those 84s non-stop. JD Martinez is another good one. I'm guessing if it is competitive, right now you could probably make at least 20K an hour at the lowest. But if you're doing it at night, if the orders are filling quicker, like the silver orders are filling quicker, or if you're doing it overnight while you sleep, letting the orders go through, I could see at least 50. There's Kenta Maeda, another 3,000. But I could see at least 50,000 stubs to 100,000 stubs in an hour's worth of time. Now we're getting hot here. We got 10 more to go. If you can average 3K each, there we go. The Nelson Lamet. We may have at least doubled our current investment of 37,000 stubs in just 1 hour. Max Muncy, we got 6 more. Give me a couple more 84s. That would be amazing. Like I said, you might go through a dry spell where you just get your stubs back or just make just a little bit more. But Donaldson's another 3.5K card. But you can see here. If you like opening packs, this could be for you. I'm not sure how many of you can make, how much you guys can make in an hour just flipping in the market, but this could be a pretty good alternative if you don't want to flip in the market. All right, now we just go back to our collections and put these orders up. We got a couple Alex Verdugos at 1,193, Devers there at 1,182. We are gonna put those in there. If you put these in here, it does tell you how much the 10% tax takes. So you just want to go 1 stub underneath the lowest, you get 1,073. So we're actually losing on some of these, but where we get saved are those 84s and 83s that are very, very expensive. So we will put this up and calculate everything afterwards. So I'm gonna do this. We'll go calculate in the market. I'll see you guys real soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, not everything have sold yet, and I've kept a couple, including that Trey Turner, because I needed him for the collections. So I kept a few diamonds, or say gold. I kept a few golds like Trey Turner, I think worth about, because I had 3 other ones in there that were lower that I needed. And we kept the Nelson Lamet, which turns out to be about 10K on top of what we've sold. And we've calculated everything. Most of these have sold already. Look at this sell. They're pretty quick. And we were just 1 stub under the lowest sell. And then we got some more active orders, about 5 orders needing to go through. But with all said and done, once all those sell, including those that we kept in our collections, we have a total of 58,986 stubs. If you look back, I think it was, let me see my history here. We started with 37,120 invested, so just over 21K in profits in about an hour, a little bit less, probably a total of 50 minutes I put into this, not counting like the video time and recording time for this video. So I guess not too bad. Is it the best out there right now? I don't think so. And this really all depends on a couple of things. I'll show you guys how to maximize your profits for this to get a little bit more than what I got, but obviously a little bit of luck. Look at all these higher 84 overall diamonds that you can get. 2,600 for Denelson Lamet. Paul Goldschmidt 3.6K we didn't pull. 3K. Stanton 4. Trey Turner, we got really lucky. He might be one of the most expensive ones out of this. Get him a couple of times. That's gonna give you a lot of stubs. Ozzy Albies. What else here? Yep, down to 2,000s. 5K for Baez. So Buxton, if you get lucky with some of these, your profits could look way more than what I got today. I just got a lot of these 82s and 81s around the 1,1300. So it didn't look as good. I think it is viable, especially if you're getting these 76 overalls. Let's see here. I'll show you how we could possibly maximize this filter. Obviously, like I said, I got them around 150 each for the 76s and around 130 each for the 75 overall. So, but if you can get closer to the 130, 135, or even 125 each on each of these, and around like 110, 115 on the 75s, I think your profits could definitely be a lot more. The best way, the best time to do this is not during the day like I did. Everyone's gonna try to do this during the day when they're playing. They're gonna make it go up to about 155, 160 each. That's just not viable. And that's why my profits look a little bit lower. But I think the best way to do this, the best strat to do this is, say, right before you go to bed, put up orders to get these cards that you need to get the exchange packs. Wake up in the morning, go into your exchanges, and do your exchanges there. So that way you're not losing out any time. You don't have to wait for those orders to get fulfilled, and in the morning you get to open up gold packs and possibly get some of those great cards. This might not be a viable way to do it later on in the season, since those golds are gonna go down in price closer to 1,000, but right now this is still a viable way to get extra stubs if you're just bored of grinding the market and buying and selling in the market. But I would say the market's still probably a better way to do it, but 20k an hour is about average. But if you can get that to about 50, 60, 70k an hour and find a more efficient way to do it, then it's gonna be really good. So, but do it overnight, let those orders fill, open your packs in the morning. That's gonna be the best, most profitable way to do it. Again, shout out to Ryan if you want to follow him on Instagram. His link will be down in the description below. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope this video helps those that are trying to find a different way to make stubs in MLB The Show 21. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, leave a sub. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.